Children or adults who put dirty fingers or objects carrying infective eggs into their mouths may acquire infections by ingesting these microscopic eggs. Once inside the body, the larvae reach the stomach and small intestine, where they hatch. The active larvae then penetrate the wall of the small intestine and migrate through the circulatory system, through the liver and the heart, to the lungs. They lodge in the walls of the air sacs for about 10 days. During this time, they will molt twice to reach a length of about 1/8 of an inch. While in the lungs, this parasite can cause allergic reaction in the host. Repeated infections can cause an increase in the host's sensitivity to the Ascaris antigen. This product of the larvae can cause severe allergic response and respiratory difficulties in infected individuals. In severe cases, this problem can become pneumonia. The larvae then break out of the air sacs and perforate the air spaces. After migrating up the windpipe to the throat, they are re-swallowed through the esophagus and stomach to mature in the small intestine. After about 8 weeks of growth, the worms go through a final molt and continue to grow to a length of 12 to 15 inches. To overcome the uncertain nature of continuing the species, both male and female worms have well-developed reproductive systems. Eggs are stored in the paired uteri, which are readily observable in this dissected female. They coil and loop for a distance more than twice the body length, then narrow into connecting tubes. These again narrow into the delicate ovaries where eggs are produced. The ovaries of one female Ascaris may contain 27 million eggs at one time. Approximately 1% of these, some 200,000 eggs, are deposited daily during a 10 to 12-month lifespan. The eggs are fertilized by the male during copulation, while the female threads her body through the posterior loop in the body of the male. The coarse granular mass in this fertilized egg will give rise to the larva. It is surrounded by a durable triple-layered shell. In this enlarged specimen, we see this shell, the innermost layer, a thin but tough membrane surrounded by a relatively thick, colorless middle layer, which is surrounded by an irregular protein layer, the corticoid. When fertilized eggs are passed in the feces onto dirt, they can undergo development if soil conditions are favorable. The larva develops and molts once inside its shell. The egg containing this larva can remain infective for up to 7 years in moist, shady soil. Then any infected person who uses the yard or woods instead of a toilet or privy only continues the problem, not only for the residents of that particular neighborhood, but for anyone coming in contact with contaminated soil from that area. This is especially true since Ascaris eggs are extremely durable. They are resistant to most disinfectants and can withstand temporary immersion in many strong chemicals.